Hi everyone, my name is Julian Martinez, and today in my monologue I will be discussing my gender experiences growing up. So to give a little background information, I identify as genderqueer, which means, at least to me, that I resonate with being a boy as well as with being a girl. I have felt like this way for as long as I can remember. It's the best term that I can use to describe how I feel. I can use non-binary, but I don't really feel non-binary, or I don't really have the same experiences as non-binary, at least in my book. So starting back in the beginning, I never felt the gender that I was assigned at birth. I was always the more manly child, I guess, because I was the only boy. And growing up in a Latino household, masculinity is very expected of boys. My dad projected his masculinity on me. I was taught to dress a certain way, how to act a certain way, how to feel a certain way. Just for me, it was really hard growing up, knowing that I couldn't be who I really wanted to be, because there were times where I was little where I would, defer from the norm and, I don't know, play with some Barbies or put on my mom's heels, and I would get in big trouble for doing that. It really hurt as a little kid knowing that that was wrong to do, at least, because I felt that it was right. Around middle school is where I really started to explore my gender identity. I came out to my mom as, I wouldn't say trans, but as having gender dysphoria. We went to the doctor to figure it all out, and I was diagnosed with gender dysphoria. I did not go on hormone blockers or any of that because my dad would not sign off on it. It really affected me because I felt like they didn't believe what I was feeling. I really felt invalidated. After that, I just kept on going on with my life, even though I wanted to be a girl. But as time has passed, I've came to agree upon the body that I'm in. I can express myself different ways. Of course, there's sometimes that I still feel like if I transitioned, life would have been easier. But, it's a journey of self-love, and I've grown to love myself. I've grown to love my body. I've grown to express myself in ways that I thought I would never express myself. Like with my clothes that I wear, some days I dress more masculine, sometimes I dress more feminine. To me, clothes don't really have a gender to them. If I dress like this, I can still say I'm as feminine as I want to, or if I dress in a dress, I can still say I'm as masculine as I want to. It really just depends on me. To me, gender is not, it's a social construct, as a lot of people believe. I believe that, nothing has gender to it. Clothes doesn't have gender to it. Colors do not have gender to it. If I wear any of that, then, I make it whatever I wanted to make it. With that being said, dressing and acting the way that I want has not gone as smoothly as I'd hoped. You get the occasional stare when you're walking, or remarks from your family saying that I'm a boy and that I should act like a boy. Especially, like I mentioned before, in a Latino household, a lot of masculinity is expected of me, and to see me dressing like a girl, typical girl, it's kind of shameful for them, I guess. Even though in our indigenous cultures, men and women were equal, and there was no big divide. But slowly and slowly, I'm getting my family to understand who I am, even though they do feel really uncomfortable with it. But it's just a journey, and gotta keep on going through until I hopefully I hit that finish line, and hopefully that's soon.